Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah, Facebook just canceled me. Sorry, guys, because I'm late. Let me just check my sound real quick because I put my Bluetooth in. I want to make sure it works and nobody's on to tell me. Audio, mic. Okay, working. For some reason you can't hear me, let me know because this is Southern Charm. And because I ran late with Love After Lockup, I don't have my notes or anything. So I'm trying to recap it, and I did Whose Side Are You On, but there really isn't two sides. Man, bear with me, guys. Because I can't stand leather. It makes me stick footed. Okay, so sorry. So yeah, basically I just said like hang with your exes or not. I say no. I don't think him and Naomi should hang out because I think Naomi's thirsty, and I think that she doesn't deserve our Craigie's time. So let me get my comments too. Okay. Okay. On here. Okay, sorry. Christian Marie. Live on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Reddit, which I keep saying that, but then I don't go live on them because I don't know how. But I do post on there, guys. So anybody, you guys that are like all the views I get on there, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why you guys aren't subscribing to me. I don't know if maybe I'm not putting the link. But we have Southern Charm now, and let me see. I'm gonna put. I like I said, I don't have notes. I'm gonna start as time goes on. I'll start to remember the episode. And if anybody comes into here into the chat, let me know. If you want to call in and you guys will watch the episode, I will drop the link. So yeah. So I actually just pulled the episode up just in case. And you know what? Maybe I'll just like turn it on and see what's going on here. I mean, okay. So the thing with Craig and Amy, let's just get there. Let's see if I can start there. I just can't. I feel like she's been a flop. So they have her narrating the show. What has she done for us so far? So we're on episode what? We are on episode 8 or something. Like, yeah, episode 8. Episode 7. And we start out, they're still at the party. The party where we have what? Caleb and Catherine. And the entire reason that Catherine gets upset and doesn't want people talking to like Naomi and gets upset when Caleb talks to Naomi is because exactly what Caleb did. So, that being said, too, like I don't trust Naomi, so that's why I say Craig don't hang out with her. Like her intentions are just like weird. Like you did not. So this is why we're not on that side of hanging out with her. We're on Pillars and Paige's side because we have her calling Craig saying that she needs to talk about this. She needs to tell him exactly what happened at the party. This is what happened. It's about Catherine. That's why I'm calling you. Like obviously you're not concerned, so why do you care? If you really were concerned about Catherine, you really would have. Well, you're not concerned about Catherine. We know that. You would have literally. You should just let it go. You just wanted to hang out with Craig. You needed a reason to hang out with Craig. You needed a reason to be on camera because you give us nothing. You have given us nothing, Naomi. What have you given us? A party and some friends, like the Get Along gang. I mean, like, so you can go after Catherine. It's not working. She's not reacting. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah. So all right, let's see if I can recap now. Let's go through what I can remember anyway. So Vanita and her mom. How do I feel about that conversation? I feel like her mom is looking at her daughter like, why are you bringing this up on camera? This is our biggest family secret, our biggest family thing. What are you bringing this up for? I don't want to have this conversation. You know that your father left us because he cheated, and my daughter was a teenager. So, and then to blame your mom because you have no conflict resolution. No, like we can all blame our parents, right? Like we can blame our parents for like a pretty long time and say we had effed up childhood and our parents are great, but we blame our parents. But you can't like you come to a point in life where you have to put your big girl panties on, stop blaming everybody else, and just blame it. Like just grow up. That's a petty. You can't. The reason that we went after Catherine and Vanita is because you have no conflict resolution because your mom never. She did because your mom didn't tell you. I don't know why she left your dad. I don't know. Again, I'm trying. I really like. I really wanted to like Vanita. I did. I just feel like she's like Naomi. Stop trying. Like, Naomi's not giving us anything, but Vanita is trying. It's just not. It's not landing right. Everything she's doing isn't landing right. And then so we have Leva too, right? I feel like Leva is just always in other people's business. I want to learn about Leva. I want to know about her family. I like that she let us in a little bit with her son, and she doesn't want to have more kids. I get it. I mean, I didn't want them at all. I just can't. I can't imagine that. But she has like a business and all. So I hope I hope that we are segueing into Levitt and Friends because we have Levitt Republic. It's going to be like an LVP thing. I'm going to have to need her to take Vanita with her and probably Madison from Simon's. I don't know. She showed up that first day. Yeah, the Get Along gang has to go with her. Yeah, Catherine did look gorgeous. She did, Shay. I love Catherine with her blonde hair. I do like her with her red hair, but I love when she came the reunion last season. She looked phenomenal. I think blonde looks good on her. And I feel like, all right, yeah, so we have to see Vanita and her mom. See, I'm probably going to be sidetracked because I can't remember what happened, but Shep and Taylor, okay. So we know that they're broken up, right? Did you hear Catherine say, I don't know if you watch what happens live, Shay, that it was supposed to be a break or a, maybe like what I said, maybe like, yeah, she wanted to not scare him, but make him see what it's like. Maybe they just, she thought if they took a break, he would come back. But Catherine said it's turning into not being like that, which somebody said before, don't ever let them feel like what it's like to be without you or something. Like when Andy came, we were like, he's going to leave, watch Happens Live or take a break or something. And they're like, no. Or like the guy from The Bachelor, the host of The Bachelor, like, don't leave. You never want them to be what it's like when you're gone because you'll be replaced. And it's like what happens. So I feel like she gave Shep this. I don't know who it was, the ultimatum, whatever, this break thing, but it kind of didn't work that way. So, and as much as Taylor says she doesn't, Shep doesn't think she's pushing for a commitment. I don't think she was. I think again that it's society where she's at is making them believe that they need this piece of paper because, like you guys you're already guys. You guys are like married already. You guys are already married. Okay, well, not now, but she's lived together. You combine finances. You raise little Craig together. You live together. You're a committed relationship. So, I mean, you guys were already married. And I believe that Shepard would have had a child. And I think, like Cam, he would have been happy. It would have happened eventually. Everybody else was just clocking them. And I think that's what happened. And I think the show ruined the relationship. So, okay, so we have Craig, we have Austin. Oh, so do we think that Madison should have been at Olivia's party? Yes. Why? It's a cast party. So Austin, Mr. Bage Plate, to get off his high horse because no girlfriend of mine is going to be friends with Madison. It has literally nothing to do with that, my dude. It has to do with the fact that she's on the cast and she's a friend of the cast now, or whatever she is. She's going to be at all the cast parties. You're going to have to get used to it. She's going to be there. Technically, you shouldn't have been you shouldn't have been to the island on your birthday party that she canceled on you, but she still went anyway. And they tolerated you. So, see, I'm starting to be mean to Mr. Page Plate because he's like our new Craig. I feel like no, I take that back, Craig. I'm sorry, Craig. Yours was by choice. You were just you didn't feel like doing anything. I can't even say that. Austin is turning into he needs help. I just feel like he needs help. Like he doesn't have processing skills. Like when he was crying with his parents, look, I'm the same way. My parents sell our family home like 3 times a year. It's always up for sale. I always have a heart attack. But yeah, it was like, it's like, that's heartbreaking, yeah, because you feel like your home front is gone, but then you have your other home, you make home somewhere else. But he didn't even have a dresser. I even had a dresser. I even had stuff before I know it. Like, I just feel like he owns a beer company. Why don't you have a dresser? Like, I kind of wanted, I never wanted to agree with Madison and I'm not going to say Patricia, but she's like ramen and a chop hop, and that's like kind of the truth. But you know what? Like I feel, I'm like defending them, but I'm regressing as well. But what else happened? Oh yeah, Craig and Naomi. Oh God, yeah, hanging with the exes. Okay, again, like I said, Naomi, you needed a reason to hang with Craig. You didn't have to. It didn't matter. Like Caleb is an asshole, and Catherine was going to see that on camera anyway. Yes, I feel like she definitely needed to know that. She answered the question. She did say on Watch What Happens Live how embarrassing it. Of course, it was embarrassing. Of course, it's hard. It's like hard to watch. Of course, she felt like she was stabbed in the back. She was. That's your dude, and he is doing exactly what you told him that you don't like. That your triggers are abandonment and this disloyal stuff, and he doesn't seem to understand it. He kind of just like clowned her behind her back. So am I glad? Like she said on Watch What Happens Live about them too. Like just they're one of the same. And you know what? Like even as much as I can't stand Naomi, she's like that's not right. He's like, should not be talking about her. Again, did she have pure intentions? No. I'm sure she probably would have made it much messier than than it had to be. But yeah, I just don't even. I feel like we need Leva to do the Republic. Have her show, bring the Get Along Gang with her, and I don't even know if we could have Danny back. The cast is the cast, and I feel like it's we have Craig and Paige. Paige seems to be there a lot. They work the reality circuit well, but they are a good couple. I love the episode. I love the scene when they're sitting on the porch and talking about their future, like where the kids were gonna play and all that. That's amazing. We definitely I love Craig. I think that he's found his person. He's definitely found his person. And I really think it bothers Naomi because look what she did. She pulled a Stassi on us. She said, "You suck. I'm better than you. I'm going to New York. My man's better. My life's better. Screw all you motherfuckers. Screw you, Bravo. Bye." And then she comes back because he pulled a Patrick. He was cheating on her. Like, that takes balls, you tool bag. The tool bag. Really, you're on a reality. You're not really in a reality show, but the fact that he used to clown the show is actually it is a joke because the show is probably basically what got you caught because you're on the public and people know who you are. Like, who the heck would cheat? Especially with somebody like Naomi, who's again, she was a big cast member. And even though I feel she's a flop for Bravo at this point, she's narrating the show and she's giving us nothing. But I wanted to see the breakup and all that, if anything. Because us focusing on her and Craig and their past relationship and whether it's cool to hang out and how she said it's Paige's and Craig's problem if they don't like it. No, asshole, go away. What are you there for? You don't need to be around Craig. It's your problem. Stop. He's not your storyline anymore. Move on. And all the guys friends with Catherine yeah, that's right. They went and got the pedicure. I love that with Catherine and Austin. Again, did you see Austin's feet? Man needed a pedicure. But I liked Catherine's hair. The girl's a blonde, but I did like it red. She looked cute. I was hoping, and she was really tan the other night because I loved when she said that. She's always tan. She was being nice about Naomi as much as she hates her. She's always tan. She's perfect. Perfect extensions. She sounds like me. I'm always comparing myself. But she just looked amazing on Watch What Happens Live. And I don't care if she's somebody said in the chat the other day, oh, it's okay for Catherine to talk about everybody else on Watch What Happens Live, but they can't do it. What do you mean? They've been doing it for 10 years. They do it every chance they get. So yeah, it is okay. It is okay for Catherine to say how she feels. She's not even really dogging people. She said something about A-Rod and Madison. Oh, well, so what? She just made a dig. She just threw a dig out there. How many digs are thrown at her? And she's right. And I'm not even mad at Madison. Madison found her dude. She was trained by Patricia. She didn't know any better. So, somebody pays you $1 million to be the personal hairdresser. You listen. And she did, and she found her a rich guy. So, yeah, I don't know. Somebody asked Catherine on Watch What Happens Live about Danny. She said she has not spoke to her, and it didn't seem good. So, yeah, her health, I was concerned as well. And people were saying it was her nerves. She had lost a lot of weight. She was, I have nervous habits. I'm twitchy. I play with my hair, everything, my face, my hands, my lips, everything. I do all of it. And sometimes I recognize it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm mindful of it, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes you just don't give a fuck. And I felt like Danny's nerves were shot out that season. We had, remember, COVID going on. She was fighting with Catherine. She's very sensitive. She'd just broken up with that guy she was with for a long time. I feel like she had maybe an eating disorder too. I don't know. But the thing is with this is I don't think that anything's wrong with Danny. And I just feel like Catherine, something had to have happened because, she had Danny in her life and Thomas wasn't fighting her for custody. Things seemed to be okay. And then I don't know what happened because, again, you have this old convicted felon, drug addict guy who can't even stay in office, who literally shouldn't even have, any right to tell her she can't have her kids. What did she do? Why is that guy fighting? I mean, why is she fighting that guy for her kids? On paper, he's no better. He's worse, actually. Catherine was 20 years old when she met this 60-year-old weirdo. And then she got pregnant twice, unfortunately. Fortunately, she has amazing kids, but it looks like they don't even let her be a mom. So I will never, ever not be, I don't think I could ever not be Team Catherine, only because we've watched her go through so much. And everybody else just, oh my God, do you guys see what I mean? How everybody's always going for her. And she's not reacting like she used to. She's actually not reacting like she used to. So hey, if she gets a little, she throws a little in here and there. Oh well, they deserve it. I don't know about Madison. I just feel like at this point, Catherine's angry. You know, I really like. I can't really say too much about that because I hold on. See, she says other people are petty. I don't know. Is it called petty? Like it's. I mean, I guess it's called holding grudges, but not really, because the people like that they want her to, be friends with are not her friends. So she's on a kiss with them. The guys are her friends. Yes, I believe that. But yeah, Danny was her friend too, and that was probably one of her only friends, true friends. And I don't know. Like I said, Catherine, something happened because she's mad. She's angry at Danny. I think that this whole Thomas thing makes her angry. I'd be angry too. I think she doesn't trust a lot of people because she has to watch because again, Thomas is. Remember says that was his money, but like family courts at this point, does it really matter? It doesn't really matter if he has that much money. Like, it's about the kids. Like, do I think he's a horrible dad? No. But why is he fighting Catherine so hard to not let her have her children? I don't want to hear because she smokes pot and she drinks. Both legal at this point. And she doesn't have her kids when we see her drinking. So, again, that should not be an issue. But maybe she did lose her mom. Actually, I forgot she lost her mom last year. That should have a lot to do with it. Did Danny get back? I don't know. I think Danny was the distributor for one of a liquor company. So I think that's how she or did she work for JD? Did she sell for JD or did another company? But I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google that because I know like obviously they're not going to talk too much about them on the show while they're filming, but I believe that Cam's still friends and friendly with everybody, hanging out with everyone. Um, Same thing with Danny, and then Chelsea got fired, right? Who got fired? Chelsea's the one that got fired. Landon, who cares where she's at? But anyway, I'm regressing. I'm like supposed to be recapping Southern Charm, but there's only two of us watching here. I forgot replay, guys. So if anybody's whoever's watching, Terry, if I'm missing anything, I'm missing a whole bunch. I'm trying to think what happened. Definitely don't think that Craig and Naomi should hanging out. Craig definitely should have been nervous because he should have told Paige before that. I know he was going to pick her up from the airport, but I feel like he should have had that conversation before he picked Paige up. But we know they're still together, so we can't really, he's doing the right thing. I mean, when he was doing his pillow, I was under the impression that Craig was just the money. It is his pillow company, and he did start it, and he was this guy that was sewing everything. So I didn't know how much he was still involved in the process of picking out the patterns, and I loved watching him do that. I was like very impressed. I'm impressed with his office. And that's not even his lawyer's office. It's his lawyer's office. I'm impressed with his pillow office. What is this business called? I forget. Pillows Down Under? Sewing Down Under? Yeah, but I liked his pillows. And I think that there's one that actually matches my blanket. So, yeah, I was impressed with that. I was like, oh, he actually does good work. Well, I mean, I knew that he worked, but he actually picks out the patterns. Probably more than what Patricia does for her pillow line. You guys know she has a pillow line too. And she used to make fun of Craig's. And she actually charges in the $40 or $50 range. And Craig's is cheaper, but Craig's makes millions and millions of dollars, and hers doesn't. Like, I know she's an old lady. I shouldn't be going so hard on her, but it's just so weird. Like, why is she always there? I was unaware she was a producer like Whitney. I know Whitney's a producer. Is Patricia a producer? And who is this new butler? And I'm upset with. I feel like Michael is being replaced. I don't like it. I know that he has to be, but I don't think I'm going to like the new butler. Only because I miss Michael. And because I don't want to. I think we do need a butler because I'm tired of hearing Whitney call her mother. I know you guys think I'm weird. I know you guys hear it. Don't drag me. Who cares if he calls her mother? It's weird. It is weird, guys. You know what I mean. It's like, I'm thinking Bates Motel. That's why. I thought it was... Yeah, I remember all of that, but I'm like trying to remember. I think you're right. Yeah, I think that JD too, Elizabeth, did you hear what he was accused of? Not just cheating, but he was accused of cheating with, allegedly. Yeah, underage. So, yeah. And of course, Elizabeth stayed with him because look what happens. The Good Old Boys Club, you can't leave them. Look what happens to Catherine. Like I said, what has she done? I mean, besides try to live her life. And of course she's going to be on camera. She needs a paycheck. So, I mean, she literally grew up doing a reality show. She didn't even have a chance to like have a career. And, you know, she worked with Simon at Madison at Simon's, and then look what happened. I don't know. But, yeah, so much for me. It's 20 minutes and so much for me trying to recap Southern Charm. I literally should have had notes and stuff. Um, but not there's anything really even much. And it is early. It's Saturday. It's getting really hot in here. It's like the 18th day of 90 and above. I was going to do, Terry, I was going to do like a Bravo. I wanted to start doing like, not news, I guess news. I don't know. Tea, spill the tea. Because I know that YouTube stopped pushing my stuff because I don't put enough stuff out. I'm surprised Pat and Minnie to me. I know, but I think they started it though. I think that they actually pitched the show to Bravo, but it was going to be Southern Gents. It was going to be like a Southern Gents type thing, and then Bravo, I guess they accepted it, and then they turned it into like the Southern Charm. But I was unaware that Pat was also a producer, which is just. It kind of explains why she still has money too, because I don't think she married that rich. I mean, she married rich, but I think that she needed to supplement her. You know what? I don't even care. I'm not even gonna try to pretend I care where her money comes from. What am I forgetting, Shay? I don't know if you probably haven't been watching. I totally I went into this with no notes. I'm just gonna get out the cast members. So we have Paige and Craig. Talked about them. Oh yeah, like Shep. What do you think really happened? Do you think that Shep? We don't think Shep cheated, right? They kind of glossed right over that. Are we ever going to find out what Craig meant by there's landmines everywhere? And I was really upset with him for saying that, for throwing his friend under the bus, but I guess that's what they do. Said everybody knows but Taylor. I mean, I want to know. I want to know that he didn't do anything wrong, is what I'm saying. I want to know that they just took a break and it just, turned into be a breakup. And why? So I guess he's going to be a bachelor for the rest of his life. Like, if Taylor wasn't the one, who is? Because I think he said, if I need the right one, and Taylor's the right one for him. Listen to us, but I feel like they need to get together. They need to get back together. I don't know. Maybe we're going to see more. Maybe he just can't stay committed. I don't know. But I'm going to need Pat to stay off the TV, but I know that's not going to happen because now I know she's a producer. She's so evil to Catherine. I really hope, this is my hope, that by the end of this season, Bravo realizes that Naomi's a flop. She's not giving us anything. We skipped all over the breakup. I want to see everything. I mean, if we're going to see anything, I want to see that. With her tail between her legs coming back. See how mean I need it? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, though. His history, yes. But maybe he couldn't shake it. I mean, he's not as strong as me and Shay. Me and Shay, we shake our history. We say, fuck our history. We're not those people anymore. We move on. Maybe Shep just, I don't know. I mean, he's going to be, one day, everybody's going to have, he's going to have his nieces. They're going to have kids, and his friends are all going to have babies and kids. And he's, and everybody's going to be going to anniversary parties, and Shep's going to be still single. And he's going to be like, I should have married Taylor. I don't think he's sitting around going, I should have married Landon. Landon's sitting around going, I should have married Shep. I should have married Thomas. I should have married every rich man. Tell me she doesn't look like a smiley face emoji when she smiles. Just saying. I know. Should I have some substance and be mean about something that actually means anything? I'm just being petty, stupid right now. I could bring up my, I don't want to soil Southern Charm with my love after lockup fight with Lindsay. But I feel like I'm so unprepared for Southern Charm, and I don't know. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Let me try to go through an episode in my head. It was kind of a filler episode until the end. Yeah, I mean, Olivia, I'm obsessed. I am. I'm calling her little Madison. I'm obsessed. I think Mr. Page Plate isn't going to do the right thing by her. He didn't do the right thing with Sierra. But maybe that was too soon after Madison. Man, Shep and Austin are going to be bachelors forever. I think I'm going to try to reach out to Craig. I always tag them, but I didn't have time to do it this morning. And I do listen to their podcast, but I'm going to see if who will. It's probably too important for me now. But I'm trying to get, okay, this is my goal. I'm not saying interviews, because who the hell am I? Nobody, right? I'm going to talk to Craig. I love him. I'm going to get his head. Tom Sandoval, my favorite, passed away. Yeah, when Craig, I want, and I'm going to open my DMs to Lindsay. I'm begging her to come on and talk. I was like, if I'm going to have a conversation with her, I talk shit on her live. Like, I mean, the right thing to do is just to tell her to her face, which I did. And let's have a discussion. And it's only fair for you guys to hear too. I want her to make everything make sense to me. I apologize, Southern Charm. I am soiling you guys with her name and her whole this whole love after lockup. But Southern Charm, I love you. You guys are my favorite. And yeah, I know. I want to talk to Craig. I need to get in his head. I want him to, I want him to know that I've always been Team Craig. We know he's not dumb. We know that Shep's an idiot. Shep's just. We're not going to give Shep credit for his life. Craig didn't take the bar because he didn't feel like it, and when he felt like it, he took it and he passed. Yeah, Whitney too. Look, see, now I'm actually in my head. I'm like, they're all gonna have babies except for Shep, but it looks like they're all like. I think Whitney wants to be in a relationship because he's had relationships. Um, then he just didn't bring on the show because he's like bi-coastal. He lives on both coasts, and I think finally now we have Nick Butler. Even though I don't like him, I don't like Michael back. Maybe Whitney can get on with his life because he's turning into it is like the Bates Motel. Now she's marrying Shep's dog. She's marrying little Craig. We're gonna have to stop that wedding. Speaking of weddings, what time is it, guys? You guys know what time it is right now? It's August 6th. I'm not at the Chateau Plateau. I'm about 20 minutes away from it. In about an hour, Mrs. Judice will become Mrs. Ruelas. And I'm gonna be hiding. No, I'm not gonna be watching from the bushes. But yeah. I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to think about Robin stuff. What I was saying was, sorry, Southern Charm. I apologize. Anybody talk Southern Charm if you want. We can talk about it. If you want me to drop the call link, I will. Um, he is. He's always mysterious. We didn't even know he slept with Catherine until like 2 seasons ago. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. I think that's another issue. I think that he really likes Catherine. Not to say it's an issue, but I think that Patricia doesn't like the fact that Whitney has so much respect for Catherine and like really seems to like her as a friend, as a person. I mean, did they all sleep with her? Did they sleep with her? I think they kind of did. This is like, see, I'm going to regress being it. It's like Patricia just hates the fact that everybody loves Catherine, and she just I don't know why she just picks and chooses who she's going to be mean to, but it's insane that she is being such a bitch. I would not. And next thing, anything, see, and now I understand why she's always everywhere because she's a producer. Again, stay behind the camera, lady. What are you doing? Like, it's just weird to me when you hang out with 20-some, 30-year-olds. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what my issue is because at one point in the DM to Lindsay, I said, honestly, I don't know. I said, and you trigger me, and I just haven't figured out why yet. So then I had to think about it. I was like, what does she trigger? So I also have been screaming at my TV at reality TV for so long. I guess maybe I'm a deflector, projector. I can fix myself. Anybody can. And I'm not perfect, but why do I care so much about Lindsay Downs? And I care so much about her stupid mouth and everything she says and how stupid she says. I don't know. Why do I care? But yeah, but he does seem very mysterious. I think again, maybe it's just he doesn't want that part of it. Is like because he has a band and all. Like we kind of almost forget about that. He has a whole other life we don't even know about. We don't see any of it. No girlfriends, no bands. We just see him and Pat. Like, that's not his life. But I miss Cam on there. I mean, I always think that I'm going to miss. See, when people get fired, like the Vanderpump crew, I was like, oh, it's going to suck without them. Not. I haven't said his name in so long. Maybe I'll be able to say without getting my blood pressure up. No, it's coming. Never mind. I can feel it. Yeah. I didn't think. I was definitely not going to miss Jax fucks Taylor, but no, fuck him. But I definitely thought I would miss Stassi and Kristen. Not miss them, but I thought the show would not go on without them. But I was fine without them. It's weird. Very strange. I mean, I don't want Lala to get all the praise. I don't want Lala to get anything, but whatever's going to keep Vanderpump on and Jax going crazy is fine with me. But Taylor's doing her best. Yeah. That would be perfect, right, though? Because he has all that money and stuff, and like she's a really good like PTO mom. I don't know. But do you guys feel like Republic like they're pushing Leva only because why else is she there? Unless they're not letting us in on her family or anything. I honestly they're making me want to see more of her life. So whatever they're doing it right because I wanted to take her and to get along gang with her, but take them with her to Republic or whatever to that show, and and give her our show back. I mean, I forget. Like, I don't think. I mean, I don't miss Chelsea. I kind of miss forgot. I didn't forgot about her, but I don't really feel like we needed Chelsea. Um, Danny, bring Danny back. I don't know. Maybe her health is a concern. Maybe that's why she's off this season. This is her first season not being on the show. Um, I know that's very true. And I actually heard that they were not close to the area. So they really, unless Joe at the last minute decides he's going to show up and walk his sister down the aisle like he should, with everything else, anything, everything aside that went on with them, if anything, walk her down the aisle, if anything. But I don't know. And Joe seems like he's really hurt. Do I think Melissa's hurt about not being in the wedding now? Yeah, I seriously, like, I'm going to turn, yeah, it's been 30 minutes to talk about Bravo stuff, new stuff, because I guess I'm going to have to start dropping news. I don't know, because I was talking with YouTube about my, I just want to know, like, what I have to do, because I'm not pushing this stuff. And, I knew everything I was doing wrong. I didn't know how serious they take it. I heard it cursed so far, so I have to stop doing that. But, yeah, so she's not even close. They're not even close to the area. So, I mean, Joe at the last minute could show up, but I think that Melissa, yeah. But see, Melissa doesn't care about that. I can promise you guys, Melissa's not hurt. She's not in Teresa's wedding. She and Teresa they will be fine. They have to coexist, right? So to her, she knows Teresa. She knows how she is. She knows that her head, she doesn't think right, and she's like a psycho. So, and her, like, I don't know, Teresa, Melissa's not hurt about not being in the wedding. Them not going to the wedding is, I believe, is a Joe and Melissa choice. I feel like they're just really hurt, but not because they're not winning. I think they're hurt by just Teresa has thrown everybody out of her life. She's today in about an hour marrying the man who I believe makes her happy. Should make her happy, right? I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't buy into all the bullshit, like all the other stuff people say about him. Because, like, whatever, at the end of the day, there is guys that talk about their exes bad. It's a bad move, dude, but whatever. Do I think that he's abusive? No. Do I think he's hurting her? No. Do I think that he's making her, controlling her life, making her dump everybody? No, because she dumped everybody before this. You guys forget, she dumped Jacqueline. She dumped the Achilles, her cousins. Remember her mom, or I think it was mom or her dad, stopped talking to their sibling, which was Achilles' parents, like the old Italians. They didn't talk for 40 years, and they died without talking. So it's in my family, same thing. The Italian side, we have family members that haven't talked in 20 years. There's ones we don't. It's just crazy. My grandma died, and half of us don't talk to each other. So it happens. But Teresa also has now thrown. Well, she's picky. She's making choices that can't include Dina and Dolores at her wedding. Now, when you have Bravo there, so this is what I'm going to say. This is the only thing I'm going to say about this wedding. They got very wrapped up in Bravo paying for it, and Bravo, because if this is a wedding to the man that you love, right? It didn't need to be on TV. There's reasons now why that your true friends, your Dina and Dolores, true family, they're not offended. True family aren't going to get the wedding because they're not going to sell it for the cameras. They don't want to be on camera, Teresa. And there's things she's making choices that are based on the show and based on the money. And it's like, what? Well, this is your wedding, Teresa. Who cares about the cameras? Let the cameras be there. Let them pay for it. But it sucks that the issues are you're inviting people that don't deserve to be there. I'm not going to say people's names, but I know who I'm talking about. I can't believe that she's invited and she's going. And you know what it is? It's called fillers. She's inviting fillers. Like, how they have, like, you have to filler seats when they have, like, the award shows, because so many people that are supposed to love and support her that she's not having at her wedding by her choice or theirs, because they're not going to sell out. Like, she's got to have filler people there. So you have a bunch of people that don't really love and care about you, except for the people that do love and care about you, like the Achilles, like Jacqueline, like Dina, like Dolores, like all of them. You have last year you hated Margaret Scott. You told her that motherfucker right there. Like, really, like, why would Margaret even and Joe go? except for the fact that it's a cast event. This is not Teresa and Teresa's happy ending wedding. Honestly, this is for the cameras. This is all for show. I don't know where in her head it got all twisted because now all these people aren't going to be there, and there's all the other weird people going to be there, filler people, I'll call them. Who? Your baker, your lawyer, your gardener, realtor, like you like those people, but you don't have the like people that truly love you. Come on, like I don't know. And I like I said, not blaming Louie, but this is Teresa, and I just now that Joe and Melissa now, I'm shocked that that Joe's not going to be there. Only I'm looking at this now, kind of like he probably looks at it like this is a joke. This wedding is a joke. This is for Bravo. So if he really was, like, if it was a real thing, Joe would be there walking his sister down the aisle. In my heart, I wish he would, because in Teresa's heart, this is a real wedding for her, and she's not looking at the bigger picture that all the people that truly love. And think about this: none of those people we know these people, that they all love her, and if she's so happy, which again in her head she is, why not have those people in your life? What would be the negative to have people to experience the love with you or to be around you? Why are you cutting out people that love you? Like, I don't understand. And when she did the Dina Dolores, now I'm like, okay, something's up. Something is wrong, Teresa. At the beginning, I knew it was because she equated the show with everybody going after Louie. So in her head, Dolores was the same as Margaret. And Dolores being the good friend that she is, and Dina being the good friends that they are, they understand Teresa, and they just let her do her dumb shit and be mean. And they know that she doesn't really mean it, and she'll come back down to earth eventually. Because they're true friends. Not that Teresa's not, but Teresa is like me a little bit. Like, she gets in her own way, and it took me so long to stop being like, not that I forgive people when I'm back in their lives, but like I had to literally not be angry anymore, and just yeah, I don't know. Like in her head, she feels like the whole cast has gone after her in her life. Yeah, I guessed her. Like I don't know how many people even knew that, but like yeah, and eventually, not eventually, but I remember her saying before a long time ago that, yeah, after she lost her dad, just, it would, yes. Another thing, I'm not saying that he is controlling her life or being abusive or anything, but, now that she's marrying him, and whether I believe they're actually going to sign the piece of paper and make it legal, we don't have to really worry about a, oh, shit, 2%. We don't have to worry about a prenup, because I don't believe, well, no, because I put my thing in, don't really believe that, it's going to be a legal wedding. I could be wrong. It just could be a spiritual wedding, which is perfectly fine. I totally go for them. I don't even believe in government crap anymore, paperwork. But, never mind, I can't find my thing. I found my laptop might die. I think that this is all for Teresa's happy ending, to show us that, which is okay. But everybody knows that she's angry, and we know that she's fighting with everyone, and I don't know why. I guess she's just holding on to stuff that's not even important, and she just needs to let it go. And she's like, that's like rich coming from me, because it takes me. I still know what stuff I obviously can't let go. And every time I think I do let it go, I haven't. So, but like, there's a difference between like letting it go, and you just don't hand people the gun to shoot with. Like, you can forgive these people, just don't have to have them in your life. But like I said, she cuts out the people that have done nothing but love and support her. I mean, come on, Dina has been around for a long time. Dina doesn't even talk to her own sister. I mean, that was a messed up situation. I get why Dina doesn't. She's not going to sell them on camera. No. It's a shame, because, and again, if we were all taking our lovely best friend Teresa's, if we were taking this wedding seriously, they would all really just, this wouldn't be going down like this. She wouldn't be having filler people instead of Joe and Melissa and Dolores and Dina. It's like crazy to me. But stay over here and go out to the pool. And sorry, Southern Charm, that I spoiled your recap with some other Bravo talk. But what else is going on? Oh my God, Pete and Kim broke up. Why did Pete and Kim break up? Anybody want to tell me why Pete and Kim broke up? I didn't find that out until this morning. Actually, last night, but I remembered it this morning. Why did Pete and Kim break up? Somebody tell me. I wish I could find my thing real quick. I don't know what it is. I need to plug my laptop in. Yeah, maybe I'll look it up. Yeah, she should have waited to marry. Oh, what was I getting at? Oh, but the prenup thing. He's got people going. So now that these people see that he's marrying somebody who has all kinds of money, they're starting to sue him. They're starting to go after his money. They're starting to go after the bank. Like, so yeah, she needs to protect herself. If I hope that she's not signing legal documents today because there's people, everybody's going after him now because they think that he's married, so he's got a prenup. And not that I mean, that's the worst, but this money, anything that's attached to him is going to be attached to her. So I think it's like, oh my God, the money thing, she needs to protect it because it's crazy. They're all going after him now. He's got all these lawsuits that he didn't have before. The second they heard that she wasn't signing, I'm like, Teresa, why did you just say, even if you aren't, tell everybody you are, please. But, oh my God, like I said, it's almost 12. I don't know. Like, hopefully those legal documents aren't signed today and it's just a spiritual wedding for the cameras because nobody that loves her is really there. I mean, Gia can't even get there. I think Gia is stuck in an airport. Like, if this isn't a bunch of not red flags, but a bunch of like universe signs saying, hold up, wait a little bit. Like, Gia's stuck in an airport somewhere. And she's fighting with the world. Everybody that loves her. I believe it's a Louis wedding. I mean, Louis probably a bridezilla. I don't know. Like, I don't hate the guy. I don't. I feel like everybody was so unfair to him. It's a dick probably, but who isn't sometimes? Like I said, he's not in love with Teresa's money either. He's in love with Teresa. He's obsessed with Teresa. They won't see it. He's in love with Teresa. I mean, sorry guys, not obsessed with Teresa's money. He's obsessed with Teresa, and and probably yes, in love with her. But he needs to protect that part of protect her from the people that are going after him. Because just say he doesn't have the money. She makes a heck of a lot more than that. Well, actually, no. He was making more than her, but now he doesn't have a job anymore. He has other things going on. But right now, she makes the most. And I'm like, oh my God, she just told the world she doesn't bring up. And now all these lawsuits are coming out. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's like, well, you know what? You can't cancel it. You can't back out now. Bravo's here. Yep, they're here and they're already filmed 4 parts, I believe. So, yep. Mrs. Judice will be Mrs. Ross soon. There's a bunch of people that really are there just for the cameras. Yeah, why did Pete and Kim break up? Oh, let's look it up. And is Lala with 50? Is Lala with 50? Holy crap. I know I gotta plug this in, guys. All right, be quick. Hold on. Yeah, Lala's with 50 Cent. Or is that just like, what is that about? Are they really together? And what is slapping Lala? And what is slapping Randall's face? Go Lala. I can't stand it, actually. Touche. Like, you want to be a weirdo creeper? I'm going to go screw the guy that we literally drug you. And just clowned you constantly. Like, she couldn't even argue Randall's side of that. Like, he was clearly in the wrong. Clearly owed 50 money. And now she's probably screwing him. Oh my God, Lala. Good for you. What about Shaw the Sunset, guys? I was on live. Not on live. Reza and Gigi were on Instagram Live the other day. It's clearly very heartbroken for Shaw, okay? All right, I got this in. Oh, okay, Shay's got all the tea. She's been visiting him on set. Oh my God. She's insane. That's insane. She's not. Good for her. Good for her. And look, I was Team Randall at first, only because I think Lala's like bullshitter. I think she knew he was a creepy little weirdo. And who cares? Be a creepy weirdo all you want, but don't act like you didn't know he was, and don't act like you didn't know. Don't bring professionals on to try and explain why you didn't know. Because Gigi's right, who cares, right? But like the fact, is she really? Well, good one. Well played, bitch. Well played. Yeah, she'll probably just screw him just to oh God, they're going to screw each other just to get back at Randall. Wow. Why didn't she think of this before? What took her so long? I mean, yeah. So what else happened this week? I know I'm a couple days behind. What else happened this week? Pete, right? Who? No, Lala. Who's Peyton K? I'm probably behind on them. No, I was trying to figure out, it was Lala was with 50. And how funny it is that literally 50 and Lala will do this just to get back at Randall because they both just really hate him. Yeah. Wow. And Pete and Kim wanted to know, I think he broke up with her, I think. Just Google it. Yeah, he broke up with her, right? I mean, not that guys can't break up with girls, but I kind of wonder why. I just hope that Kanye doesn't get his hopes up and think that he's going to get back with Kim, because Kim doesn't go backwards. We know that. And it's not that she doesn't love the man. I mean, she loved him, but he has to work on himself. Let's see. Why did Pete and Jose? Why? Probably like the most Googled question of the last 24 hours. They're filming, yeah. They're filming. So is Randall filming it? Man. Why did Pete? Oh, first thing that came up. Who's Ariana? I think he broke up with her. Come on, I know. 9 months, Kim Kardashian. They decided. It's not saying who. Let me just look at it. Yeah, Jay was stuck in an airport somewhere. Yeah, she was Oh, he's filming? Wow. We're slap in the face. Yeah, Jay was stuck in an airport somewhere. Actually on the tarmac. I don't know. She couldn't get back. Yep. And as far as I know, Melissa and Joe are at the shore. Not even close. Like, it's about an hour and a half distance. So unless they came home last night, I don't know. Age difference? What? Your age difference. Kim and Pete. It is a horror film. Age difference. 28 and 41. I didn't realize he was 28. I thought he was in his 40s. I'm sorry, Pete. Oops. Pete Davidson's only 28. That's not why. Come on. Because she has 4 kids. Oh, well, sure, we'll find out. Maybe, well, probably I thought it was a good relationship. I hate to admit this, guys, but I did watch a little bit of them. All right, 10 more minutes. Let me pull up my DMs from Lindsay. Who wants to say? I didn't read her response. I purposely didn't do it because I didn't want to freak out before I watched the episode and get a big argument. Because, I don't know stuff. Let's see. Yeah. I spelled her name wrong. She says, who cares? Oh my God. Yeah, I can't put. I'm gonna have to send you a DM. I'll forward this. I can't say that. I can't. Definitely can't read what she wrote back to me. Okay. She says I'm funny. Honey. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that out loud. I'm just gonna have to put that one on pause for a minute because she's got me. She's funny. She's a funny one. She thinks that this means anything. You're gonna care, Linz. Trust me, you're gonna care. Watch. Oh boy. Okay, I think she's gonna. Yeah. Let's I should never open that. What do you guys want to talk about? She was working her into. Yeah. Into one of his films? 50? God, the night that she met Randall, well, she was the movie that he was producing. That's how she met Randall. See, the thing with Lala is I don't like I said, I don't care what you do for money. I don't care what anybody does. That's not my judgment. My judgment is when you affect everybody else's lives, or when you your negativity affects somebody else. Like I said, do drugs all you want. I don't care. I don't care what you do. I don't care what people do in their own home. But when it starts affecting us, so you can be a dirty little scumbag. It's don't. And also, I respect your hustle. Just be honest about it. When you're not, just annoying. Just, come here, judgy cat. Come here. Can you be more judgy than me right now? Yeah, no, I'm being judgy, guys. Erica. Oh, I talked to Erica yesterday. I said she should do OnlyFans. Definitely, she definitely should. I don't know what the deal is with their whole OnlyFans and sex now. So maybe her little dominatrix thing wouldn't work. But I'm sure they'd work way around it. Oh God, you're judgy cat. Come here. I need you to lighten up the mood for me. You must live under a rock. Just come here. No, I feel like I live under a rock because I'm always like 3 or 4 days behind in the Bravo news and some news. I kind of stayed off of Twitter for a little bit too. Not for any other reason than that's just being lazy. I'm trying to get judging out of here, but it's 11:11. I wish. Like, where is all my Adams family? I know it's Saturday. It's like early afternoon. Oh, wait, West Coast, it's still 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. It's okay. I know the Southern Charm is, not everybody watches it, but I didn't expect a lot of people to show up on the Saturday morning anyway. Yeah, I love it to look up. And plus, I kind of soiled Southern Charm with some other stuff. But it's getting hotter, and I think I'm going to go because nobody's talking. We could talk about more Bravo news, but I don't think I have anything left. I'm so ill prepared. But anyway, according to YouTube, I need to put more stuff out. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I don't really. All I do is these lives a couple days a week. And nobody else's lately. I do want to have a panel this week, though, but I don't know. I have to think about it. I haven't done it in a while, but I mean, actually, people have to agree to do it. But anyway, I have to agree to be able to do it for me to do that. So, I'll think about that one. And yeah, I am. It's getting hot. But I didn't do Plathville. Only like literally the last 2 episodes were 2 hours long. It wrapped up, but I do want to do one. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But yeah, I am gonna go get in the pool and go about my day. Maybe I was saying earlier it's like a Bravo breaking the fourth wall or breaking the Bravo bubble. Just news stories. Maybe if I get it all together later, I'll do it. Or we can do a chit chat thing later. And I'll actually let everybody know. So that way people have time to show up. But all right, guys. Shay, 11:11 when you sent me that message. Terry, love you. You're always there. Love you guys. You're like the best. Literally, you guys have been there since day one. and replay crew, like, comment, subscribe. Sorry, went into other stuff, but I don't know. I feel like it was a good episode, but I think that we're at like filler episodes this week. But all right, like, comment, subscribe, all that. And sorry, I don't know if this ends up on Facebook or not because I was late. But everybody on Facebook, all that crap. Like, comment, subscribe, and love you guys.